This is the Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack, set 75373. Comes with 4 minifigures, 2 Mandalorian soldiers, both male and female, and 2 Imperial Commandos. Starting off with the pros, we're going to go with the Mandalorian Warrior and the Mandalorian Night Owl. You can see that this one's a male and this one's a female. Mostly the big difference is the visor. You can see this one kind of slants upward just a little bit, and this one's just flat across like a T. There are some other smaller differences between the two, such as the curvature of the torso, and I think the legs are different too. This one has pads to protect themselves, while this one, the armor kind of goes down the side, so just little differences here and there to distinguish gender, nothing else. Underneath the helmet, we get a black face for each. There's nothing on the front or back. It's, of course, to hide the identity of the Mandalorian. That's kind of their whole point. And I'm glad LEGO did this. This isn't the first time they've put a black head underneath a character. They've done it many times for many different figures, so I'm not mad about it, and I'm actually kind of happy they did this because it's a Mandalorian thing. Then on the back, all they really have is a jetpack. The more you know. Next we have 2 Imperial Commandos, not the book, not the canceled video game sequel, not the guys from the Bad Batch, but these guys. I did not know these guys were called Imperial Commandos until this set came out. Apparently that's what they're called in The Mandalorian, and they're a cross between a Stormtrooper and a Mandalorian, so interesting stuff. I'm pretty sure in the show they're based off of the white Boba Fett. That was Boba Fett's original design. We actually got a LEGO version of him here. I don't know why his hands are missing, but this is a white Boba Fett. You can clearly see the resemblance between the two. They are both identical, which is totally fine because most Stormtroopers are identical. That's the entire point, to make them look unlimited. And underneath the helmet, we have nothing for each of them. So not a single figure in this set has a face print. That's kind of cool, actually. But otherwise, their helmet, torso, and legs all look very cool. They're very detailed, and they just knock it out of the park. Stay true to the original design while looking like a great figure. They both also have jetpacks, much like the other 2 figures. And there's something I want to point out about these jetpacks. We've seen them before, and I'll give you a little hint. I moved some things around so you can see it a little better, and yes, they are the exact same mold for both figures. Do I care? No, they look great on both. Just kind of a cool little hint there that they have the same jetpack. Moving on to the build, and this is a battle pack, so the build is not going to be anything special. One thing I do want to point out, though, is this little doorway here. It's so simplistic, and yet it's so accurate to like what a Star Wars door looks like. I especially love the buttons on the sides. I think LEGO incorporated it really well with these rock pieces and really makes it blend really well. So props to LEGO for making such a small and really cool detail. I do wish the door had... Okay, I'm going to move this guy out of the way. Okay. Yeah, so I wish this door kind of had a literal door to like slide shut, maybe through the top or through the side, but it's just a doorway, no actual door. It would have been nice to have one, but maybe that's a little too much to ask. There's also this nice play feature on the side where you can stick a minifigure onto this transparent piece to make it look like they are kind of flying upward. And I like it. It's a great thing to play with. You know, if I was a little kid, I would greatly enjoy this. But again, very simplistic, nothing too special. There's also these really nicely placed bars and hooks on the sides. Here's the bar for one, and then the hook is on the other end. That is in case you buy 2 of these and want to connect them to make one really big model. I think that is a great use of the pieces and just a really great feature. 2 more things about this build. One, the gun that I clicked earlier, it, of course, is a flick-fire missile. Hey, it hit him, nice. I don't know why we're getting these in sets. I don't use them for anything. It'll probably just end up in my spare parts bin. So I don't have any use for it, but it's there, I guess. So the second thing is this small crate on the side, which you can open up to reveal a small thermal detonator that you can use. But other than that, it has no other purpose. Well, boys, we're skipping the cons because I have absolutely none. None at all. This set is great. So in conclusion, this set is, well, great. Like I said before, there's really nothing bad about it. The model is nothing spectacular, but it has some nice play features like this transparent piece, these hooks on the side so you can attach 2 of them. Just really nice stuff. And the minifigures are great too. I mean, the Imperial Commandos and the Mandalorians, they're all new to the set. And you can buy this set multiple times to get yourself an army of them, and that's always great. The price mark, $20, that's totally doable. I might buy a few more of these and maybe even make a stop motion film. Who knows? So, great battle pack, great figures, great price mark, and that's it. So, thank you, and I'll see you next time.